February 20th, 2012.
Alright. Gee, where am I? What just happened? What did you say? From Saul, before you can advance, you must flip every switch and kill all the monsters.
So you're probably wanting some context to this. Pretty much, I went out and hand-picked 5 different videos from the YouTuber that you might know of. His name is MrBeast. And I'm going to be reacting from an editor's standpoint to the evolution of his editing throughout the time he's been on YouTube. So let's go ahead and get straight back to it. Okay, so right off the bat, there's probably no editing whatsoever in this. I mean, what, Bandicam.com? It's a software, world's most advanced screen and game webcam software. So it's got a watermark on the video, and I can already tell there's going to be no editing.
Monsters that come out. If you try to open the door without killing them, you will explode. Okay? Here's your weapon. Ooh, a diamond sword. It's not bad. I could kill these quick.
Energy is very different than how we know him now.
Too bad it isn't daytime. They're just burned. I'm not afraid of Saul's little traps. Not my own friends. No. I can't do it. I can't kill them. Not Caleb. Not Toller. Okay, nothing. Thinks I'm an idiot. Wait, no. Oh. Whoa. Ah! I almost survived.
So that's it. And I guess I was right. There was little no editing, and I don't think he had an editor for his first video. So there we go. On to the next one. Move up a few years to June 11th, 2015. Top 10 richest gaming YouTubers with a bunch of question marks.
So pretty much, I should probably move closer. Pretty much, I don't enjoy Advanced Warfare anymore. And yeah, I'm just going to do the video like this. I don't think it really matters. My notes are written over there, so I have to like look away from the webcam to read everything. But I got 16,000 views last month, and I made $20. So we're going to use that.
Okay. So we got some editing here, got some titles.
So let's jump right into it. Now in first place, not a shock to anyone, we have PewDiePie. He got 261 million.
All right, we got some more editing jumped up. There's actually some editing here, some photos and titles.
Million views last month. So if you use the same estimates that I got in my earnings, every 1,000 views is $1.25, then last month PewDiePie made $326,000, and last year he made $3,915,000. Next up, in the number 2 spot, we have the Diamond Minecart, and he got 259 million views last month.
And you can already tell he's talking a little bit quicker than the first one, and there's a lot more effort put into this video than his very first one, which, I mean, it's his first video, so.
Month, only 2 million less than PewDiePie, which comes out to $323,000 per month, and he's making $3,885,000 per year.
What's crazy is these numbers, now MrBeast is making way more than that. Actually, how much is MrBeast's net worth? MrBeast net worth. In 2023, a net worth of $500 million. It's just crazy, you know. This is 2015.
Million views last month, which is $263,000 per month, times 12 is $3,165,000 per year. So I got to correct what I said earlier. Actually, the top 4 YouTubers, the top 4 gaming YouTubers are all making over $3 million per year. $3 million. You know how many Lamborghinis, just how many cars you could buy with that much money?
How many Teslas has how many Lambos does MrBeast buy? That's
coming in at number 5, we have Markiplier. He got 158 million views last month, which is $197,000 per month. And let me just remind you, I'm not pulling these numbers out of my butt. Like, I'm using legitimate statistics to calculate these earnings. Like I said, I got 16,000 views and I earned $20. So every 1,000 views equals $1.25. I'm not just making up these numbers. I'm using reason and logic when I'm...
I mean, he definitely put in the effort for this one.
And to wrap it all up, at number 10, we have Juggerman, who got 91 million views last month, which is $113,000 per month and $1.3 million per year.
No exception to the rule, do what you do to get by, cause...
All right, he's got an end screen on this one. There's definitely a lot more editing in this. And this video was 4 minutes long, and it was pretty much full of just a bunch of information that he had to put up in a bunch of different texts and stuff like that. So yeah, it's, you know, a little bit, you know, a big upgrade, honestly, from the first one. And next here, we got March 17th, 2018. So this is 3 years later from this last video.
In that Simpsons episode where Bart destroyed his entire town, he had 15 megaphones. Well, guess what, Bart? We have hundreds of megaphones right here. If your puny 15 megaphones could destroy a town, oh boy, I'm afraid of what's gonna happen to North America.
Okay, so right off the bat, we're getting closer to how he makes intros and videos now. Immediately started off, one, with transition, a swipe over.
In that Simpsons episode where...
And he's got a reference clip, and yeah, definitely, it's definitely upgrading a little bit more. And he already shows you what he's got to deliver for the video. So...
It's of megaphones right here. If your puny 15 megaphones could destroy a town, oh boy, I'm afraid of what's gonna happen to North America. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
He's definitely getting a lot more comfortable in front of the camera.
Somebody once told me. Alright, 2 wasn't good enough.
Oh.
Looks like guys, comment. Is this a dog or a bear? It's a bear.
A lot more comedic edits, and there's definitely a lot more energy in this one.
And she's still standing sturdy. That's it.
Yeah.
Double the megaphones. 16.
Got some music going in this one.
I'm gonna start singing and he's gonna turn them on one by one. It's every day, bro, with that Disney Channel flow. 5 million.
Okay, maybe this wasn't the best one to watch with these on.
100 megaphones pointed at this glass. We are going to break it. Ear protection on. Now let's go. Why do you, what is that?
Nothing.
Did you shoot? No?
No.
Did you shoot it?
I just wanted the video to be done. It's so loud and my ears hurt.
Oh my goodness.
Done. I quit.
The energy has definitely increased a lot. There was a lot of just cutting to clips. There was a few funny editing moments, but for the most part, there's a lot of cutting. I mean, that's how YouTube was during this time it was uploaded, I'm pretty sure. So honestly, I don't know how a person could watch it with headphones on because I felt like my ears were about to burst. So on to the next. July 24th, 2021. It was just a few years ago. If you can carry $1 million, you keep it.
This is a never-ending giant mountain of cash.
And as much cash as you can carry, you can keep. I don't care if you put it in your pockets, in your hoodie, in your pants, in your shoes.
When do I go?
Now.
Now?
It starts now.
So immediately, it's how we know he does his intros now. It's just immediately into the video and really fast. The captions, you got the classic MrBeast font that he uses. And yeah, huge upgrade from the last one. It's kind of insane.
$5 bill there. We can add a $5 bill here. You had a
We can add a
$5 bill
couple.
here.
Let's stop.
This is like $2,000. You sure you don't want me to put it down?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Go
you
right
want that?
ahead.
All right, I think you should stop.
well,
Stop it!
let's
Stop it! Oh! Yo, you stopped it just in time.
Nice! Yes!
According to the scale, you have $6,751. Hey!
I love taking out the trash.
This is our waitress. As much money as you can stack on this tray without putting it down, you can.
So definitely a lot more money put into this and effort. And it's also a longer video at almost 11 minutes long. But it's keeping up the pace the whole time.
Keep. But you do this and it falls, you lose it all.
All of it.
All of it.
Oh, wow.
You've been a waitress for 5 years. What's the biggest tip you've ever gotten?
Like 200.
Nice.
Which-
Well, here's that.
I know.
And here's that again. So this right here will put you at $8,000.
Okay.
What's the number where you stop?
Honestly, I don't even have a number. I'm gonna just keep going and see.
You're scaring me. Oh my
I'm
gosh,
scaring
it's so
myself.
high. You can
There's just constant editing and assets that are put over the video. It's very different from the past few videos we've watched.
Okay.
Music is changing a lot
By
too.
one more, did you mean 3 more?
Oh my god!
Please call it. Are you done? Okay, she's done. All right.
And while we were doing this, a few of her coworkers were watching from the kitchen. And I felt kind of bad, so I invited them to our warehouse. And surprisingly, they followed me.
This is also whenever he starts to incorporate the voiceovers, which he does all the time now, to really transition into other clips a lot faster. And this one is going into a lot of different areas, so it's more entertaining. There's a lot more to see in this video.
There's $50,000 in these 2 duffel bags.
The music is changing constantly. There's so many different music tracks on this.
Can I have your camera? And can I have your camera as well? Yeah, can you hold these? Can each of you pick up one of these duffel bags?
Wait, why is it so heavy?
Money weighs a lot. That is 50 pounds worth of money, and that is 50 pounds worth of money. And whichever one of you sets your duffel bag down first loses it. But you still have to film the entire video.
Timmy, you're going down. Heck no.
This is the strongest man in the world.
Slight correction.
Yeah?
4 times world's strongest man.
Strongest man in the world 4 times. Don't know the average weight of a Camaro, but editor, Google it and put it here. Can 4-time world's strongest man deadlift this Camaro? Yeah! I counted.
Why don't
Who is MrBeast's editor? How long has he been editing for MrBeast? So he's definitely done newer stuff. How long does it take for MrBeast to edit his videos? 4,000 hours of editing? Well, if you're wondering, this is MrBeast's editor as of right now. So I don't know how long he's been editing for, but yeah.
We have basically unlimited iPhones here in a tiny rectangle. As many iPhones as you can fit in this rectangle. You can go as high as you want, you can keep. This is what you're playing for. Yeah. Brand new iPhones, never been used, never been opened.
Oh, so I can just like chuck this one, right?
I mean, yeah. Just
done,
kicked his
man.
phone.
Let's go. Let's get the new ones.
I didn't tell him to kick his phone. And each one of these iPhones cost around $1,000. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 so far.
Do you feel confident? Oh, how could I not, man? Do you not see the stack? I got you,
I
got me.
I don't remember this falls over, you get nothing. Right, I mentioned that. Did I not mention that?
The dramatic
You gonna help?
sound effect.
Drake, I feel like you're holding that camera a little low. You wanna raise it up a little bit?
Yeah, hold on. Let me raise this up first. I think I might be done here.
31 iPhones. Are you sure? You sure you want to stop?
We're gonna go for one more. Gotta get an even number on there, 32, right? Oh, you don't see that? It's not shaking. It's not shaking.
Here, you know what? Just add another one.
We're good. We're done.
We're done. 32 iPhones.
We did it.
Congratulations.
I don't know what to do with 30 iPhones, but I got them. Can't complain.
Next, we went to a jeweler and told our contestant that as many rings as she could fit on her finger, she can keep. Here you go. Just slide that on that finger.
Music change, more VO.
I don't know if we wanted to put this one on. This was $7,300.
There's definitely a lot of cuts with no music for comedic effect and just editing in general.
Well, if it fits, she's got to.
She ended up fitting so many rings on her finger, and it added up to be $25,000.
The rings on her finger cost the same as the money you've been lugging all day.
She lifted $25,000 with one finger, and you have to do it like this? You're so weak, Tariq.
Jimmy, can I just do this with rings?
No.
This is a pool full of Orbeez. And these vacuum sealed bags is $10,000. Adam, you're probably wondering, why are you in a pool of Orbeez?
Why am I?
I hit $100,000 at the bottom of this pool, and I think you know where I'm going with this.
I think I know where I'm going.
He went Hey, did you find it? Oh, okay, great. Throw it out the pool. 60 seconds might not have been enough. We'll keep going. I'm stubbing my toe right now. 20 grand. I keep stubbing my toe right here.
Yeah?
Really weird. I'm still on. Oh, he grabbed me.
I grabbed the tongue!
Yeah! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Played in slow-mo. Time's up. Pretty sure it didn't leave the pool. Congratulations on winning 40 grand. Could have been 50 if Chris was a little faster.
We did it again, baby! We're here again!
Every single person that buys this limited edition shirt or hoodie will literally get their name in the next video. But these shirts and hoodies are limited edition and you only have the next 7 days to purchase them. This could be your only chance ever to be in one of our videos. Go to shopmrbeast.com and purchase the limited edition shirt or hoodie right now before it's gone.
And then that was it. It ended with an explosion. One thing that was implemented here that I didn't notice in the older versions, which I said earlier on, was the use of voiceover. He's used that a lot more here. And I don't even know how much music or different tracks he used here. This is really the kind of editing that he moved forward into being known for, which is definitely very different from a lot of years ago. Now on to the next one. November 4th, 2023. I built 100 wells in Africa. Now this is more of a serious one, and so it might be interesting to see how he implements that editing style into something like this.
This is the first of 100 wells we're gonna build in this video. Oh, water! Oh, crap! You just witnessed a small village in...
Okay, immediately, again, like he did in the last one, he says the title and gives you what you clicked on the video for immediately, and it shows the outcome of what's happening. Already has an effect here, an edit that's masked behind him and tracked.
Of 100 wells we're gonna build in this video.
And the quality is much better.
You just witnessed a small village in Kenya get access to unlimited clean drinking water in less than a second. One down, 99 more wells in Africa to go. You're gonna love this video. Combined, these 100 wells are gonna give around...
The quality is so much better in this one. Just even with the voiceover, just everything about it.
500,000 people fresh water to drink. And after building some more wells on this side of Kenya, we flew south to the school system of Nairiri. And let's just say, they were really happy to see us. How's it going?
Now we're getting into the era of using 3D graphics as far as like the world and just a bunch of different stuff like that.
Was not expecting this. Thank you for the welcome. I'm not even sure how to react.
I appreciate it, everybody. This village threw a welcome ceremony upon our arrival, and Nolan got really into it.
Nolan's the most awkward person I've ever met, and that's a lot coming from me.
And after being shown around the school,
Here comes our guest.
How's it going? Oh, you having a good day? It's nice meeting you.
one of the teachers showed me where the students currently get their water, which is from this river. That's extremely unsafe to drink.
This is where your students used to get water from?
Yes, because this is the water we've been using, so we try to treat, but you see, look at it, you know, but at the end of the day, life has to move on. You have to get some water anyway.
This situation is obviously extremely sad. These children's lives are being limited and sometimes cut short from being forced to drink unsafe water. But at least for this village, we're gonna put an end to it right now.
I don't think this John's gonna fit. I'm a big head.
Let's see if we can find some water.
It is raining! It's beautiful!
After the water comes out of the ground, it's fed into enormous barrels like this one. And once they're built into the water tower,
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. That just a bunch of that kind of animations and stuff like that just implemented into the videos and really upped his game with that kind of stuff. And I noticed the music cut out for a little bit longer than usual here. Starting to implement more focused
It's gonna fit. I'm a big head.
let's see if we can find
more serious moments.
some water. Bro has another well in.
Don't worry, I have more water in my other shoe.
And just so you know how we built these first 29 wells, we used this giant drill to dig
More
hundreds of
graphics.
feet into the ground, past the polluted sources and into an enormous aquifer of pure drinkable water. After that, we spent time installing pipes so that people all around Africa can access water from spigots like this one in Nairiri.
Let's see how it tastes. Like water.
We say thank you for the water.
Oh, no problem. This thing can basically pump non-stop for 30 years.
You would think that having an effect of this magnitude would require the resources and funding of a large government, but that's not true. Solving this problem is possible, and something humanity should all be putting effort in to fix.
What's the secret of success?
To be honest, just find something you love doing and do it for a long period, and eventually you'll succeed. So I'm gonna bring it super close. See us? Is that cool? If you look up, it's recording. All right, well, I'm gonna get close. All right. Yeah, you can see yourself.
We were also able to install a well for this village, and these 12 other villages. And while we were finishing these wells, we were also able to update one of their schools with brand new computers.
How are they liking it?
They really like them.
Glad to see it turned out well.
And we also updated the classrooms with new furniture, installed shelves and filled them with new books, donated a soccer ball for every student, and even put modern whiteboards and projectors in all the classrooms.
Do you guys
See, so he really goes all out as far as the VO and the voiceover goes on these videos. There's a lot more in this one than there was in the last one. And it's just a good way of covering a lot of footage in a smaller amount of time. And I understand it.
But then when we flew out to the site of the 45th well, we realized this community had it even harder. Every time they need
Okay, got some 3D tracked title here.
They need to get water, they need to take a treacherous mile-long hike through the jungle. And that mile-long hike also happens to be on a giant mountain.
I wake up very early, about 4 o'clock, so that I can fetch water for the school.
We are not safe fetching water here. That place is very slippery. Chances of getting an injury is very high.
The ladies can carry 2 of those.
Oh, I totally can as well then.
And as soon as these jugs were filled, it was time to head all the way back up.
Hurry up, let's go.
He's not even sweating or anything. I got it.
And now, instead of spending hours a day for unsafe water, their new well is only 10 feet away.
Some more tracking here, graphics, stuff like that. Man.
Is only 10 feet away from the school. So
they can just fill it up here now. I'm too tired.
And so we were on our way to the next village where we built our 46th well, but we ran into a little problem. We found out that this village is divided in half by this huge, dangerous river. It may not look like much now, but when the rainy season comes, the water comes up this high and literally swallows this bridge.
And why this bridge is such a big deal is the village...
It's like
comes, the water comes up this high and literally swallows this bridge. And why this bridge is such a big deal is the village is over there, the hospital and schools are over there, so they're crossing this bridge multiple times a day. Despite how dangerous this bridge is, it's their only option. So while we started work on a new bridge that would let them reach their well, we then traveled over 2,000 miles from Kenya to the country of Zimbabwe. We've been in Africa for over a week, and we still have a lot more wells to do. First on the agenda was to check out a local hospital that was in dire need of clean water. Upon entering, we learned how big of an impact this clinic had on the village. How many kids do you guys give birth to a year here?
In a month, about 50.
Do 600 births a year? Wow. But unfortunately, the pregnant mothers at this clinic have to walk over a mile just to get water, and then carry these heavy buckets all the way back. However, the good news is we paid for the construction of a new modern well for them.
Music transition.
All that needed to be done now was to turn it on. All right, Nolan, are you?
And he constantly has this numbering in the left corner of the whole video.
You ready? I'm ready. Over. Let me get a dramatic zoom in. Nolan, I pressed the button. Is it working? It's flowing. Do we want to go check it out?
Yes.
Let's do it.
I love how people are immediately just getting water right now. This is easily the coolest thing ever.
Nolan here is a professional dancer.
Yes.
He will join.
How do I always end up dancing?
What is he doing? Oh gosh. I won't make you watch this anymore. This solar-powered well is specially designed to aid the farmers in this village by providing more than enough water for all of their crops and livestock, even during the dry season without any electricity.
Each panel is 200 watts. Then it's attached to a pump. That pump can pump 5,000 liters every hour. Basically,
very uplifting music throughout pretty much the whole thing of this, which, I mean, it fits, and that's what the project needs, but there's definitely intentions behind the music choice in this one that really helps the video and the viewer watch.
And after we left Zimbabwe, we wanted to continue to give water to communities all across Africa. So we built more wells in Uganda, Somalia, and Cameroon. If you want to see more of what we did in Cameroon, there's a whole video about that coming soon on the Philanthropy channel. Spending time in these villages really made me reflect on the importance of building wells, how it brings water to farms to feed the hungry, how it provides clean conditions for hospitals, and most importantly, how it helps the children of this next generation live long, healthy lives and build the future for all of these communities.
We await a new dawn of clean drinking water. Water is life.
And with some help from the locals, we finally finished a new bridge that this community can use for the next 100 years.
Lives have been saved, families will come together, the worries will be gone.
The 100 wells we built in this video will change a lot of lives, but not enough. Which is why before you go, I want to urge you all to go to beastphilanthropy.org/wells or click the link in the description and donate money if possible. We're literally not profiting a dime off this video. 100% of the money we raise is going to go towards building more wells like you saw in this video all around the globe. I know it's weird that a YouTuber has to do all this stuff, but someone's got to do it. And if no one else is, we're going to do it. As you can tell, it really does change the lives of the communities where we build them. And finally, well 100.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
And then that's how it ends. Ends on a quiet clip, music fades out, and just a funny clip for the end, and then it's over. Definitely much better quality in this one than even the last one. And the last one had a lot of editing too, but I could tell inside the voiceover, it sounded like it was studio quality into a mic for each one. The last one, there was some moments where the quality of the voiceover seemed a little bit off, like it was recorded on different mics. This seemed like it was all the same mic. And the music and just the way everything flows, it was a more serious video, but they were able to implement his style still, which is more energetic, into this. And it's impressive. And so, MrBeast's editor, I don't know if you do all of them, but impressive work, man. Bruno Antonio, keep up the great work. Oh, and one last thing.